Yo, what up? Is the 19th of November 2024. Is currently 9:57 p.m. on a Tuesday. And I gotta adjust my cameras. What? I stand my camera up on a... Hold on. I stand my camera up on a Rubik's Cube. Which... well, there's... all of the sides of a Rubik's Cube can rotate, so that can sometimes be an issue. Alright, that's better. Now, what was I gonna talk? Oh yeah. Oh well, first let's sell all this crap I got on me. Honestly, today is not. Oh, what the hell? Purple Cosmo. I forgot that pansies rather. I forgot that 2 red roses made purple pansies. I don't actually know if I've ever seen purple pansies before. I've had blue. Oh. I don't remember. I don't know. I might not have even... I might have never even had purple pansies before. And actually, looking at them, they look like they would work maybe decently well in this garden. I feel like ideally these white roses would all be pansies. I think it'd be like an alternating blue-purple pattern. The thing is, you'd need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9... 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and then that would be up to 28. 28, and then divide that by 2. So 14 of each flower type. 14 purple roses and 14 blue... 14 purple pansies and 14 blue pansies. And that's a lot of special flowers to get. And I actually do have a couple of blue pansies. And they're not too difficult to get, both red, purple, and white and blue, because you just use one flower type to breed them. You just put them next to each other, like black roses. So it's they're common flower types as well, so it's pretty easy. All right. Thank you. I don't know if. Oh, well, I guess the shop's not going to close for a while now, so I'll just. Guess that Poncho isn't sick still, and, play as normal. Battery's going low. Man! Yeah. I was playing, the reason why is because I was using this DS to play. Oh, god. I was playing, Ooh. Yeah. I was playing Pokemon Soul Silver today, because my friend lended me his copy, and by that I mean he let me delete his save file, and I started it today, and by started it I mean started shiny hunting, which, even though I know, well, I personally think it's not a good practice to start Pokemon playthroughs with shiny hunts, because it makes you quicker to be demotivated to actually play the game. Yada yada yada. I will say that the reason why I'm doing it is because the starter shiny hunt in Soul Silver, Hot Gold Soul Silver, is literally one of the most efficient shiny hunts in the series, at least for its point, I guess, in the series, because you see 3 Pokemon every 20 seconds, which is pretty fast, because, like, in context, like, a wild encounter in, those older games would take probably around 30 seconds, and that's 30 seconds for every 1 Pokemon. So you're encountering Pokemon over 3 times as quickly, which is insanely good. So yeah, you can get a shiny starter really quickly by doing that. I think we should hang out more, don't you? Oh, I know. Can I come over to your house sometime? No! Oh, okay, I guess you must be busy too, huh? Sorry I even mentioned it. Oh no, don't worry about it. I'll forgive you eventually. Whenever someone says that, whenever someone says, like, don't worry about it, or they just apologize for something minor, and I'll always say, like, yeah, I'll forgive you eventually. But yeah, what was I talking about? Man, now I've forgotten. Oh yeah, shiny hunting. Yeah, so, yeah, when you know, the odds in the older games for shiny Pokemon shop is 1 in 8,192. And it wasn't until, I think, well, pretty much every game, Pokemon game has had ways to lower the shiny, or increase the shiny odds. But, you know, some of, you know, the methods, they're not as good as the newer ones, generally. But yeah, I usually prefer to not use methods, because I think it makes, I just prefer it. But yeah, so 1 in 8,192 odds, it's very rare, so I did the math, and it would only take 15 hours of hunting to reach the odds when it's with that setup, which sounds kind of ridiculous, but honestly, from what most shiny hunts are like, that's pretty good. Even if, you know, I did like 2 hours a day, you'd get something in a week. We'll see how much I do on it. But I don't know how many successful shiny hunts I've even done this year, because I don't know. I just haven't really been doing it a lot. Which, I mean, it is a big use of time. I hesitate to say waste, because it's something I enjoy, so, you know, I don't think it's a waste. Plus, it's not a thing where I'm dedicating my full attention to it. I think that's a bit of a misconception, you know, you're gonna have something on in the background. It's basically just an excuse to watch stuff. So until recently, I've only been planting the same color of flower together, but then I accidentally planted a different color next to him. Then this crazy colored flower bloomed nearby. That couldn't have been just a coincidence, right? I wonder. Nah, it's probably a coincidence. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know. Yeah, you're talking crazy to me. But yeah, I haven't really been shiny hunting much this year. But there's still, I always have, like, a bunch of concurrent hunts going on. Like, I think every single Pokemon save file that I have right now has some sort of shiny hunt in progress attached to it. Like, let me try and think of the list, because in Alpha Sapphire, I was going to go for shiny Dialga. In Black, I was going for shiny Slowpoke / Slowbro / Slowking. In Soul Silver, like I just mentioned, I was going for a shiny starter. In Pokemon, in Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, I'm going for, like, everything, because I want to get a full shiny dex in that game, those games. And I mean, I guess Pokemon Sun, was I going for anything? Maybe, I don't know. But yeah, that is to say, lots of shiny hunts always going on. I don't know, I'm very good at starting shiny hunts. Too bad that that's, you know, not really, very accomplishing. Doesn't really mean much. Yeah, I really do like shiny hunting. It's just sometimes I feel bad when I'm not productive, and I feel like shiny hunting is one of the biggest things that is just not productive in any sense. Hey, what would you rather eat? Yogurt parfait or fruit salad? I'm into more exciting food than most people are, humbug. In fact, my dream food would probably be yogurt parfait flavored with fruit salad. But yeah, I was doing shiny hunting today, so... Well, one thing is that I'm not good at documenting shiny hunting, because there's a lot of, you know, there's ways to track your hunts, like how many encounters you've done, how much time you've spent. But I always hate using those, because it's like, it just adds another thing that you have to do with your fingers, right? Because it's already enough to, like, have to, you know, press all the buttons over and over again, but then when you have to reach out to some sort of button to press to increase a counter, it always, I don't know, it always makes it worse for me for some reason. Hey, Disquest, you know who Hugh is, don't you? Yeah, you would hope I would. Well, I have something that needs to be delivered to Hugh. Would you do it, please? I'm hoping you'll be able to deliver this in, how does an hour sound? Sure thing. I'll find him eventually. Well, I've already seen him, so I'll just find him again. But yeah, I kind of haven't really been feeling very well today. Like, kind of an upset feeling in my stomach for a bit of the day, but also I woke up with, like, neck pain, and I've just spent the whole day, like, you know, trying to make it feel better, and it just hasn't. Because I think I've, like, slept funny, which I don't remember going to sleep in a funny position, so I guess nighttime sleep me, rolled into a bad position, and then it made my neck sore for today. Hopefully that goes away if I, like, rest on it, but don't rest on it funny, I mean rest on, you know what I mean. So S-Dog, did you join the Happy Room Academy? I did, but I guess it's still too early for them to rent my room. I think the first thing I need to do is organize my weights. You do that. Also, these blue roses are finally not wilting at the exact same time, so that's good. And no, I have not seen a new blue rose yet still. Oh, hey, it's Pascal. Hanging out on land, man, it's not so bad. Can I give you some wisdom, man? Yeah, go for it, dude. Fins versus tentacles, man. Who will win? Contemplate that, man. You know, that is some wisdom. I agree. Personally, I think tentacles are just a little bit more useful. Did I talk to Pompom? Yes, I did. I don't remember what it was about, but I definitely did talk to her. But yeah, I haven't really been feeling great today, so I haven't really done much. Hopefully I'll, you know, be feeling alright tomorrow, and then I'll do something. Because I kind of feel like when I'm not, like, doing anything, like I don't know. Okay, he still needs medicine. Even if it's something as small as, like, making progress in a game, I feel like I always have to do something. I don't know. I mean, maybe I just need to let myself relax a little bit more, but I don't know. I don't want to let my entire holidays go past without, you know, having done anything, so I kind of want to make sure I'm accomplishing things, even if it's little by little. I might do something when I'm still awake tonight, but I don't know, maybe I'll hit the hay early. I don't know. Also, I think dandelions have stopped spawning, which is kind of a concern because I was planning on using a lot of those still. So yeah, that's not great. Because I wanted to use them for my paria. Maybe it'll be alright. Maybe I'll figure something out. I'm thinking here. What is this? A witch shirt and a witch hat being sold at the same time. That's cool. Oops. Bye-bye. Yeah, I've had a hot pack of something on my hot thing on my neck to try and see if that makes it better, and it kind of, it's like, the thing is that it's sort of like feels fine and then feels bad, like it's like coming in and out, which is really annoying. I should take some medicine. Speak of the devil, it's medicine, because I don't know. But then, yeah, like I said, my stomach's felt upset, which I'll spare the details of. I'll just say it's not an issue I've not run into before. But yeah, I've took medicine for that today, so I don't want to mix medicines and like blow up my insides or whatever happens when you mix medicines. And honestly, I'm not too concerned about the neck pain. I'm assuming it's just gonna kind of go away. Hopefully. I really do hope. But yeah, so honestly, I'm not feeling great. It's like weird because I'm not like sick. Like, I mean, if there was something that required me going out, then I probably would still go out. But like, I don't know, I just don't feel great. Hey, Bree. Oh, yeah, Bree's leaving, I forgot. Yeah, I'm fine saying goodbye to Bree. You know, Bree was a surprisingly good mouse villager. I think I've talked about this before, but I really don't like the mouse villagers. I just don't really like their head shape. Like, I don't know. I think they look kind of stupid, but I like Bree. Yeah, I'm glad I had Bree, and I got a picture. So I'm happy seeing her out. And that means someone new will move in. Hopefully someone actually new and not a Poncho situation where we're just gonna get a villager we've already had. Also, I forgot to buy cedar trees for today, so let's do that. Because ideally I'll have that entire section out there filled with them. Let's see, do we get the lucky 2? No, I get the unlucky 1. But yeah, I'm trying to, I don't know, not strain myself, I guess, today. Ooh, will I take this? Why not? Now, so yeah, I might not make this a very long episode today. We'll see. I mean, I have to deliver that thing to Hugh, and I'll have to plant a new cedar tree, so why don't we do that now? So, I want to keep a few normal trees, like, I'm fine with this normal tree staying, and then maybe, like, you know, this one staying or something like that. But we'll get rid of the fruit trees, I know that for certain. But honestly, this kind of excites me. I like I don't know, the cedar trees look like, you know, all right mixed in with regular trees, but I feel like when it's just them on their own, it really like brings in this foresty vibe. Like, I don't know, I just want to go back and sort of soak it all in over here. Like, I don't know, I think this looks pretty cool, and I like I said, I think it'll look especially cool when it's winter time, and all of these will have like Christmas lights. Well, it's not all of winter time. I actually forget what the dates are specifically for when it does it. But yeah, these will eventually have lights on them. But yeah, we're gonna replace like probably all of these in here, and then so that what does that leave us with? We've got 1, 2, 3. Let's say we don't replace this one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8. 8 more. So that's like roughly 4 to 8 more days, because if we get either 2 or 1 every day, then yeah, around 4 to 8 days. So that's not too far now, and then we'll have all of those done. And then I want to do the orange tree section, a bit more justice. This is a present from Marina. It's been a while since I got one. I wonder what it could be. A reggae shirt. Wow, I can't believe I got this. This is amazing! But I'm keeping it, Bacon Bits. Who knew Marina liked this? Yeah, of course you're keeping it. That's the point of a gift. Also, have I seen Cube today? I don't know if I've seen Cube today. I also think that on my sleepy day yesterday, I might have forgotten to talk to Genji. So I think I just, like, left Genji in the lurch there. Just completely forgot to talk to him. Maybe I didn't. I definitely remember, even in that episode, seeing Genji right before I was about to stop, and then I was like, in my head, I like knew that I needed to talk to him, but then just didn't, because I just didn't care. Yeah, I want to make this a peach tree. I technically haven't finished the peach area, have I? Because all of this is done. And then, what, was there some up here that I needed to be? Oh, well, this apple tree, this tree. Oh no, I wanted this to be a normal tree. So this tree here, and then that weed that I think could be a nice tree as well. And then all of these are done? Yeah. And you know, the peach trees look pretty good right now with the autumn leaves. Looks pretty nice. So let's put a peach tree here. God, I need to sell. Okay, wait. Let's plant this Jacob's ladder before I do anything else, just to clear up some inventory space. So, if I'm not getting more dandelions, I just kind of worry that I'm not going to have enough flowers to fill in the rest of this. But if I do more like white regular flowers along here, I think I'd be comfortable having the flowers sort of begin here, and then this can be either keep them as these white tulips or replace them with something else. But I don't know what I'd replace it with, so that's a whole other thing. So let's put white tulips. Oh, I've got some white roses on me, actually. That's nice. So I don't want to overdo it with the white flowers, because they stand out a bit, but I mean, I've said it once, I'll say it again. I really do like the way this section looks. I think it looks really nice. When the flowers aren't wilted especially, it looks really good. I really like the greenery of it all. And I want to have something similar going on with all of the areas, ideally, which is pretty easy to accomplish because of the... I'm going to sell some stuff, actually. It's pretty easy to accomplish with, you know, red, yellow, white flowers. The cherry and apple tree sections will obviously use red flowers. The orange section can use yellowy, orangey flowers. The main one that's hard to represent with flowers is the peach area, because there aren't easy to obtain pink flowers. The easiest way to obtain pink flowers is to breed them, which, you know, isn't very quick and convenient. So I don't know what the peach area is really going to look like. Okay, I don't have any tool equipped. It was because I was about to shake a peach tree, wasn't it? But I do like this uniform. No, it's not really uniform. Oh no, it's uniformity. You know, having all of these be. I made a mistake. I dug up a hole. When you go into buildings, holes disappear. I don't know why. I mean, it's probably a good feature, but in this case it's not, because now I don't remember where this hole was. I think it was here. Because I remember it not being directly in front of the door. Oh, but that's too close to this. Was it here? Oh, God. There was one here as well. Maybe I can just put it here. I'll try this. I don't remember if this is even correct or not. But it'll hopefully work. I've got an extra peach in my inventory in case it doesn't, I guess. And then, yeah, get rid of this one. And then, yeah, the apple area. I guess I'll use these apples to start off the apple area as well. Why not? Alright, so let's plant a peach here. There we go. And yeah, ideally there'd be more trees in this section, but it's fine. The fact that a house can be there is mostly putting a wrench, is mostly what is putting a wrench in the works there. Hey, Genji. Yo, what is up? It's S-Dog. I feel like a million bells today, Beefcake, and that's why I'm giving you this awesome plaster wall. Hey, you're a true member of the official Genji club, Beefcake. You'd better do some real jogging from now on, we scorn flabby members. That's good to know, I guess. So yeah, let's get rid of some of these crummy old cherry, normal, and pear trees. Well, I'll keep this normal tree, actually. But let's get in some apple trees here. And apple trees are actually one of my least represented tree types, because I think it was the last fruit I ended up getting. So I guess didn't very... you know, I didn't put it in a lot of places. Let's do these 3, and then dig up all of these stumps. Actually, I kind of want to do this one today as well. So we might as well do another 3. And do this. And then one more. That tree fell on Pompom's house. We'll do this one. Alright, so let's plant all of these apples. And this will look really good naturally with all of these red flowers already here. So I've basically set up this section quite perfectly. Although, yeah, I think that the flowers could extend more into this lower section, which right now they don't really do, or at least not very well, because this grid pattern of red cosmos sort of just exists to fill space, really. This is very messy as well, so let's... Okay. We need 3 more apples, so let's shake down this tree, which I think all of the apples on this tree will land correctly. Okay, that's good. And then, yeah, I can also do the thing that I did in the Peria, which is just drop some apples on the ground, especially in places where it's difficult to check if a flower is wilted or not. I can put a flower or an apple there, and then I'm filling the space with red to, you know, contribute to the color palette, but also I'm not making something that can... I'm not making something perishable that can, like, I know will stay there forever. And the bonus, of course, being that fruit being dropped on the ground does not negatively contribute to your town's environment score, which means I can do it as much as I want. Within reason, I guess, because, you know, it could lag the game or just not look very good after a certain point. Now, let's see how many... Oh, there's a hole here. Oh, yeah! It rained yesterday, so we'll get some gyroids. A tympanoid. Do I need a tympanoid? This is weird. It's like, I haven't checked the gyroid section in, like, months, it feels like. That's gonna make this whole process a bit more difficult, though. Because now, yeah, there's an extra slot filled in my inventory, which I can just put down here, actually. And then, yeah, whatever this stump will be, it might not even be a tree. I might just get rid of that entirely, because I don't really like that placement there anyhow. Let's just grab... Okay, that's fine. So you have to do a couple more trips, but... Yeah, that's the basic idea, right? And that's already a lot of the trees in this area, which... Yeah, the apple area is not going to be huge. I think it'll be here, and then also... I might, because I actually removed the trees from this section, I might actually put them back in here. Because I like the idea of this actually having trees in it. And then we'll put apple trees here in Hugh's garden, and then apple trees going along to here, wherein it then, you know, transitions into the peach area with these, with that border there. So yeah, that should hopefully end up looking pretty good. And then the biggest thing then is, because so we're in progress on the orange area, the cedar area, and the apple area, in terms of tree placement at least. And then I need to start the cherry area, which is mostly done actually, because it's not the town fruit. I don't know. It's not. It just, I don't know how or why I didn't know that for so long, but it's not. But for some reason I just have a lot of them. It could have been, because the way this game is set up, when you start your town, not too long after, you get gifted a second fruit, which that might have been the second fruit, was the cherry, and I must have just planted a lot of them when I got them, for some reason. I couldn't tell you what I was thinking. Not that I think cherries are bad or anything, I just don't know why I seemingly prioritize them so much over peaches. Maybe because I wanted to make money, because if you sell foreign fruit, it earns way more bells. But, like, yeah, look at how many cherry trees are already here. In fact, this section might be more done than any other section. Like, there's already so many cherry trees that are just here. Like, it just takes replacing a couple of these, and then I'll be done. Also, Q, I needed to talk to you. I saw this movie yesterday about a guy who shampooed with green tea. Have you seen it? Nope. Yeah, it was really awesome. Brr. It easily made my top 10 list. Well, that's great, Cube. Oh, are you trying to talk to me, Pompom? Oh, yes, you are. Oh, hey there, Disco S. I'm thinking of getting a new pet fish. What should I name it? I need a name that's super cute. Good old Capo. Yeah, that's cool. I mean, really cool. Thanks. Okay, Disco S, since you helped me name my new fish, I'll give you this. Here you go, take my kitty carpet. It's not worth very much, but take care of it anyway. Oh, I'll take care of it, alright. Yeah. Make a pretty penny off of your kitty carpet. But yeah, this cherry tree section, honestly, doesn't need much. It's pretty much already done. Like, barring, obviously, there's a few trees here and there that need to be replaced. So yeah, I guess I'm just gonna be working on them all, I guess, like, at the same pace, really. But I'll start doing stuff like, you know, placing apples all over the ground once I've planted more trees and they've grown, because then I can actually, like, get them at a better rate. Because right now, there's not many apples around here. But yeah, this excites me. I like the prospect of this. It's also kind of crazy to me how much progress I've made in revamping this town in, like, the past couple weeks compared to the whole rest of the year that I had. Because, I mean, obviously, my flower efforts didn't lead much for the rest of the year because all of them got wiped. And the trees I barely touched up until now. So really most of the stuff that's been changing about this town has happened, like, last month and this month. But you know what? That's fine. If I do, you know, those 3 months, or those 2 months, and December, then that's a quarter of the year. So, that's still quite a lot of time. But I honestly barely even remember what overarching things I was even doing in the first 8 months of the year. Or 9 months even. Like, I don't know, I guess I was just playing, like I wasn't even... Oh, Pitfall, great. I don't really want that, so I'm just gonna put it back in the ground. Out of sight, out of mind. Like, I definitely did some, like, flower decoration stuff, and obviously I was participating in events. But other than that, I'm not really sure what I was doing. Which is kind of weird to think about. I mean, I guess another thing is that, like, at this point, I'm really not getting any more monumental, like, achievements in the catalog, just because of how much of it I've already done, that there's so little left of it to do. So, like, that's a thing. It means that I've got to put more into this stuff. But I also will reiterate that whatever I get to by the end of this year is not the end of Mateiio, because I will be continuing to play this game every day. I just won't be recording it anymore. Yeah, there we go. Still perfect. Good to know. I mean, I didn't remove any trees, I just replaced them, so yeah, it should be fine. But yeah, I just want to make as big of an impact as I can before the end of the year, because then... Oh my god, I hit Hugh with a shovel. Because then I can make a good town tour. I know this is sudden, but please take this. Did I surprise you, Bacon Bits? Actually, I had a dream about the Pie Fairy yesterday. She told me to give a present to someone who's nice to me. What did you give me? Reggae shirt. Hey, that's what Marina gave you! Wow, I guess you didn't like that much. Jeez. I won't tell her that part. Damn, I've been playing for 34 minutes today. Time really flies. I'm glad, though, because I wasn't having the best of days today, but I think this has cheered me up a bit. Which is a good benefit to playing this game. It seems to do that. And sometimes I want nothing to do with it. I just want to, you know, get through the day as fast as possible. But I'm really, like, slow down and appreciate it. It's nice. And it makes me remember why I like it so much. And I think being able to chip away at it like this gives it a lot more impact than if I were to be able to just, you know, quickly get this all done in like a matter of, you know, days. Like, New Horizons definitely has, like, you know, I guess, acquainted people with just making these sorts of changes, like, really quickly. But I like doing it over the course of a long time, because then it gives that gradient of progress, I guess. But yeah, this area... I'll probably replace these cedar trees. I don't know. I just wish there were more trees here in general. Like, maybe I should just try to plant them in random spots. I might do that, like, tomorrow, though. But yeah, that'll probably be the end of today. Let's go and report back to Marina our gift giving. Actually, one more quick thing. I have no idea what to do with these trees. I don't know what section they're a part of. I don't know if this path should segment off the Peria, or if the cedar tree section should extend to down here. I don't even know if these trees should exist. Maybe this should be a big garden in front of the Able Sisters. Actually, yeah, that's not a bad idea. I might do that. I don't know what I'd fill it with, and also this rock is a bit annoying in that, but I think I'll do that, because I feel like it's fitting for the Able Sisters to have, like, a nice garden of flowers in front of their shop. I'll have to think about what I want to fill that with. Maybe something with blue. Oh, well, actually, blue's not very easy to get. Maybe something that reflects the colors of the actual shop. I don't know. Well, that'll be something to think about. Let's report back to Marina, though, and then we'll finish off for today. I'm talking behind a lamppost. Delivered it. Hey, you delivered it just like you said you would. So how was Hugh? Yeah, it was alright. Phew, I'm glad to hear it. I wasn't really sure about Hugh's taste. But hey, if Hugh took it, then it must be at least be okay, right? That's just fine. Thanks again. Oh wait, I should give you a reward. Here you go, as promised, 510 bells just for you. So I get the shirt and the bells. She basically just gave that stuff to me. Like, I got the shirt from Hugh. Oh yeah, I should really... oh my god, I was about to shovel these flowers. That'd be bad. Let's really make sure these are... But yeah, so... I think I've talked enough about the fact that this is like a one-time... Well, I'm doing 1 year, and then that's it, of at least for this town. But I do think I want to do other Animal Crossing games at some point. Especially the idea of starting a save file, like, at the beginning of the year, because there's sort of like a, you know, a lack of context, because, you know, a lot of these developments, there's just some things that had already existed by the time the series started, because I had already been playing the game, you know, consistently. One thing I will say, though, is that I'm definitely not starting it next year, because I need to give myself a break. Just because it's just a daily thing, you know, like, even if it's not that big, like, you know, hard of a thing to do, the fact that I have to make that daily commitment is, it definitely adds a lot, because, you know, some people do, like, Wordle, which is, like, you know, 5 minutes, but this is, like, at least today, it's 40 minutes of time. It's a big commitment to make. Especially because I've done extra stuff like thumbnails and bonus episodes, and had to edit some episodes, and I've had to, you know, do all these things. And I've not had to do any of it, mind you. I'm still doing it because it's fun. Like, this isn't a obligation or anything. I feel obligated to do it, but realistically, I don't have to. I just want to because I've explained it enough, I guess, but yeah. And I mean, I feel like now more than ever, I'm more motivated to see it well through to the end, because I like the idea of a solid finale as opposed to something that's a bit more of a whimper. Which, I don't know. I'm sure it'll feel a bit melancholic no matter what, because that's just how things go sometimes. Not everything can end in a big bang, but... Well, you know, We'll be there when we're there. Right now, let's just, I guess, focus on today, or in this case, the next day, because that's gonna be it for today.